Okay, wild ending at the end of the Eagles-Panthers game. The Panthers find themselves down 6 points. It's a 3rd down and 11, and they're at their own 1.5-yard line. I mean, this is going to take some work to try and get the ball towards the end zone. But hey, you got a chance with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left and no timeouts. Right off the bat, you see Bryce Young's going to take the snap, and, well, nothing gets open right away, and now as he tries to navigate pressure, there is, not a lot of ways for him to run. There's an Eagles player right behind him. He is in trouble right here, and yet somehow he gets around this pressure, avoids the safety, and I don't know how he got his eyes downfield that quickly, but he's able to see what's going on down the field, fire it, and make a nice catch to not only get them the first down, but get them a little extra yards as well. And now all of a sudden, the Panthers have a chance. Over here, the drive gets stalled a bit. It's a 4th down and 7. So, I mean, again, another huge situation. This one even bigger than the last one. They don't convert here. Ball game is over. Again, they're out of timeouts, and we're now inside of the 2-minute warning. The Eagles can just need a ball if they get a stop. Young's going to take the snap, and we've seen this a few times this season where teams just send pressure and basically say, Bryce Young, you're going to have to throw it up. You're going to have to hope that one of your receivers can make a play. We trust our defense against you. But Young, going to do what he's been doing all season since he came back from being benched and just find an open receiver. This is once again, I mean, who else? Adam Thielen, the guy who I feel like they've hit on this like a dozen times this season, hit on it here, are able to, move the sticks and keep the drive alive yet again. Then we got to go over to this play, because in a weird way, this ended up being the play of the game. It's just a 2nd down and 4, but still, 52 seconds left. You got to find a way to get into the end zone. Young is going to take the snap. There is pressure once again, and the Eagles just blow this coverage. There's no getting around it. It looked like the corner Darius Slay thought that the safety was going to pick up Xavier Legette. He does not. This is open, and this is the go-ahead touchdown in the final minute of the game. And as you see, that's what happens, right? You get the touchdown. It looks good, except it was not. I'll show the replay. You see, could not quite hang on to that football. If he holds on, listen, game is not over, right? I mean, we just saw last week the Panthers had a go-ahead touchdown with 30 seconds left, ended up giving up the game-tying field goal and losing in overtime. That being said, you would have loved to have the go-ahead score there. Can't quite get it done. So now you have to try and make something else happen. They weren't able to move the ball on 3rd down, so now it's a 4th down and 4 situation. And again, one thing worth noting that I mentioned a couple times, Panthers out of timeouts. Not only does that mean that you can't stop the clock, it means that you can't stop the play clock. You can't reset the play clock, I should say. You see, this one ended up getting called for a delay of game. Because of the delay of game, this now means that it's a 4th and 9. Still possible, but definitely making things more difficult on themselves here. But okay, here we go. 4th down and 9. You're in a pretty good spot. If you can convert this, there's a real chance that they can win this game. And now there wouldn't be enough time left probably for there to be a Eagles drive unless this is the play they score on. Young's going to take the snap, and immediately you're thinking, okay, well, this play's over. I mean, you have multiple Eagles players from either direction. I mean, this is clearly not going well for the Panthers. Somehow Bryce Young gets around this. He's going to find, again, Adam Thielen. You see, it's Thielen on Darius Slay, and, they don't call him, medium play Slay. As you see, he's big play Slay, makes the play he has to make, and they're able to hang on to beat the Panthers, who are nearly beating everybody right now. I'm sure they'd like to actually beat a team or two, but helps their draft picks and helps the Eagles try to still, stay in contention for the 1 seed. Very fun game between these two teams.